Good morning everyone. This is a quick video on how to build your first AI project in the coding path step by step. So I have talked about this in multiple workshops, but in this video I want to summarize it very quickly for all of you thinking about an idea that you want to make and start working with it. So in this, there are 12 steps broken down into small areas of how to build a project from scratch. The first step is ideation and conceptualization. That is one of the first steps of our challenge as well, where you define your project. So for an example, we will just talk about taking a Python tutor bot project that we want to build for our academy people who are learning how to do Python. So this is our basic simple project that is there. First thing is we are going to test it in OpenAI Playground, experiment and validate the project's functionality. So this is the first step that I will quickly show you in this video and then take it from there. So you go here, go to platform.openai. You need to have a working OpenAI key. Go here, just come to the system message, make me a Python tutor bot. Here time will be taking to make the refinements, but I'm just showing you a very basic level overview how to do this. So I just take this, go to generate. We have talked about the other things about these parameters in our workshops. You can have a look at it, but once you have this particular system message, you play around with this ecosystem. What is tuple, and you will, this is a very basic project, very simple, but I just wanted to show you how to get started with it. So you get the specific answer, just clear it off. So it is running here. And you can clear this, you can go to code. So now your code is ready from here. Now what you need to do, this is your second step is done, wherein you play around in the playground, make your project and get the specific code that is there, right? And you have the first code version. Convert your OpenAI API Playground output into an executable Python script. This what we need to do, take this and we need to make sure it is running in the Colab notebook that is there. So how to do this, if you are using initially I am playing around with Colab notebook, and I have told about all the steps here as well. So this is the step is done, this step is done, this step is will take some time. You can use ChatGPT as well. So I will write here as well, uh, use ChatGPT. This is the thing that I am trying to mention everyone. You can use AI tools like ChatGPT to convert this. Go to your ChatGPT and mention these things: running in Colab notebook, convert OpenAI API Playground code to run here. So this is the message. So all the parameters and all everything you will get, and you ask ChatGPT to tell you step by step what all to do. Put your Open API key, what you have, and it is going to give you the code. It is going to give you the same template that is there. It is going to make everything that is there, and it is going to print your response that is there. So what you can do is take this code and copy it here, which I have already done this here. You need to start copying everything. So first you need to do pip install OpenAI. Whatever keys you have, you can put it here, and the same prompt that is there, everything you will get step by step. So this is the first step to make sure that your OpenAI is code that you have got from the playground is running here, and the installation is happening, and I am running this code. And this is the first step. You are just printing the response, however the response may be. You just want to have this response and print it out. So now you can see I have some response that is here, the basic response from the prompt template I have. So this is working. So we have our step 3 working. Now we need to update the code to accept dynamic input. Like now we don't have any user input, we are just checking whether this code is running. So in the next step what we do is we ask ChatGPT to give us option for user input. So wherein when I say user input, a user is able to ask a specific question like this. So you can, what you can do is you can take this, and again you can go to ChatGPT and ask it update the code to accept the dynamic, keep everything else same, keep everything else same, like the prompt template. You don't want to change anything in the prompt template or anything like that. So this is what I'm going to do. So the only purpose of doing this video is, in this age you have to use your ChatGPT, your AI tools for you as your friend that is there. So your API key is here, so the user input, the same thing that is there, everything we are taking it here and we are copying it here. And if you can see, everything is here. And now once I run this code, I am defining a function called chat with tutor. Inside everything is running, and then you ask your question, what is tuple? And now this runs and it will just give couple of seconds. It is going back, it is getting the prompt that is there. So now your Python code is running. So I exit to just leave this, and your input is running. And to make sure now your function is running, you are able to code yourself in the window Python notebook. But now you want to, in the step 5, you want to integrate with Gradio. Now you want to convert this code into Gradio application. So this is the step 5 that we need to do. How to do this step 5, if you can see, I have pip installed Gradio, and then I have used ChatGPT to help me do the same thing. Have a user input, user output in a UI UX format of Python Gradio application. So this particular thing is, now you have a project ready. Now you want to take that project and you want to put it in a Gradio application wherein you have a good UI UX, because as a challenge you cannot give your Python notebook and tell the judges to run this. You need to give them a Gradio option like this, or a basic Streamlit option, whichever you are comfortable in having. So once you have this, yes, this is running. So now you can ask any specific question. So this is hosted live. This is going to be there for 3 days. This can be a good project that you can show to your judges. But the problem is, this is still not deployed on the server. And now our work comes. We have done the testing. We have played around with Python tutoring bot. It is working well, and you are happy with this. But now this step comes to test this application on your local system, and to convert this and put this on your Hugging Face spaces, which will take some steps that are there just to make sure things are fine. So in the step 6 that we do is, we are now customizing for local use in VS Code. So for the same code that we have used, we are trying to make a version of it to work in our local system that is there. So to do that, we open VS Code, and I will just briefly tell you the steps that are there. So you need to create this is your dot environment where you put your keys, and requirement.txt is your 3 files that we are requiring to for you Python programs that are there for you to run this application. And then we have your app.py that is there. So first step is you need to, once the same thing is ready, now you say, how did I get this particular code that is running here? I again used the help of ChatGPT and asked it to convert my code from notebook to run it on the VS Code. And then we follow the steps that are there. We do pip, and these are the basic things that we do to make sure that your code is running in your local. So we do pip install, and this is the locals, the same code that we ran on notebook to test it, because in our Hugging Face we need to deploy these 3 files that are there. After that, what we do is we just do Python app.py, and then so our code that we have put it in our system, we have tested it out, made sure we use ChatGPT, we use the prompt, whatever it is, in a very professional manner, and then we have this application. So this is running on our local system with the 3 files that are there. One more thing you might have noticed that in this file we have not put the environment key that was there in the Colab notebook. We not expose it. That is the requirement that we need to have when we deploy an application that is there. So tuple, I put here tuple. It will give me an output that is there. Very good. So this is working on my local. Now what I need to do is I need to take this. It is working on my local system. I need to take this application, make this requirement file we have done. We have set up the environment in our local system. We have created the environmental file that is there with our OpenAI key. We have saved and ran the code that is there. We have tested the Gradio UI. Everything is working fine. And now the step 11 is finally taking this application and deploying on Hugging Face. All these steps are important to make sure that it is running in our local system. I have made several videos where I have shown how to do this in details in YouTube, but now everything is done. We have to go to Hugging Face Spaces. First thing is we just need to open this in our open this file in so Python bot. I am not sure where exactly it is, but okay, so open in, okay, let me just do this, reveal in file explorer. So now it is under Python bot. So we have environment, we have app, we have requirement. So what we do is we go to Hugging Face Spaces, create an account here. We have done a lot of videos on this. Go to Spaces, new space, just mention here, okay, sorry for this, back my screen video, new space, Python, this is 3rd January, 3rd Jan. So this is just the name for the date, so that we are showing you. Short description, just put this Gradio blank public create spaces. So this is the step that we do. Make sure that we go to files and add files, upload files. So in upload files we make sure these two files are here. Now you will see Mohammed, where is the key? So the key, we don't put it here. We go to setting, we go to new secret, and then we put our key here. So in the key, it is the same environmental file. You can just go back to our the same name that you have given here and the value that you have given here. So this is what we copy and we put it here. And once this is done, you save this. It is already saved, and you go back to apps, give it some time. It is running, it is building the application, and now you need to submit in the challenge this particular thing, your GitHub, your Hugging Face Spaces, and also you can put this on Hugging Face on GitHub as well, and share the GitHub link and explain the project step by step, what you have done, what LLM you have used, what methodology you have used, and document that and put it on LinkedIn and share this link. So I have showed you in this 15 minutes of how to take an idea from scratch, put it on Playground, use the help of ChatGPT, and in the 12 steps that we have done to make sure that it is running on our local system, because this particular Hugging Face Spaces is mirroring what happens in your local system with the 3 files that are there. So running in Colab in notebook is very good for you to quickly test out everything, how it is working, everything is fine step by step. Take that, convert that notebook code to a Python py file, and you can step by step, I've explained it how to do it. This document is already shared with you. This video is also there with you. So it is going to take, initially it is going to take a couple of minutes to run this, because it is uploading all the packages, running it, and then executing our application front end. And this is going to be there live always. If you can see this decoding data science / Python 3rd January, that is there. So this is a project that I have built. You can work on this project, take it, any idea. I did not use much of coding here, but I knew Python, so I could navigate the ChatGPT stuff that is there, but things were happening fine. Let me just refresh this, because it is taking some time to start, and then but it is working, and let's just wait for a couple of seconds. So it will take couple of minutes, and then you can ask here tuple. When you submit, you will get the specific application that is there. So this is what you have to submit, and thank you for watching your video. And you can take the learning that I have done, document it into these 12 steps that are there, and put it across, and this can be an ideal final product for submission. And best of luck. This is a very good way to start building your project if you are comfortable in having little bit of coding, or else you can always prefer to use no code low code tools. But all most of the coding was done by OpenAI API Playground, and then I took that concept and I used ChatGPT to enhance it. So this is the future of how to build simple projects. Best of luck for your challenge, and keep this video as your reference and guidance for the whole challenge of and all the steps that we have done. Every project that you are going to do, mostly in the coding space, be it MLDS path or the LLM building path, you will be using this format. For the no code low code part, every tool has their own way of publishing the UI UX. You can use that as well, that is the easier option. But for the coding path, this format can be used. It depends upon your expertise, how much chat gpt you want to use, or how much guidance you want to use from the AI tools. Thank you and best of luck for the challenge. Any questions, please put it on the WhatsApp group and the comments. Have a great